order. Pledge of allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call members, please.
Roll call. Chairperson Gary Roth.
Here.
Vice Chairperson Shelley Smelsley.
Here.
Lauren Smothers. John Carroll. Mark Buckeye.
Here.
Barbara Bosler Peterson.
Here.
Samir Zugain. Chrissy Coulter.
Here.
Amy Dobbs.
Here.
We have a quorum.
Approval of the agenda.
Motion to approve the agenda.
A second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Approval of the minutes from May 4th, 2026.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Public Works report.
Alrighty. Well, we got the Valley Springs Trail in. We need to backfill a little bit on some of the back sides of the edgers, but other than that, trail's in, storyboards are in. We're gonna get some grass carp to put in Paramarquette Pond this week. Hopefully that helps with the algae, because we treated for it and it's still just taking over. Started taking the fence down on the old, smaller soccer field, the lower one. The big tree that fell due to the storm a few months ago, we got that cleaned up. Citizens actually came in and removed the other one that was standing just to get it off their, potentially taking out their power lines. So they came in and done that, and then we cleaned it up. Trash cans are in at Valley Springs Park. Got 4 of them. Still waiting on, I just put the old trash cans in there, so still waiting on the new ones. 2 benches were installed at the skate park. And I went through and I sprayed Paramarquette's trail. So hopefully I'll get that edge before 4th of July, trying to get the park looking as good as I possibly can, minus, doing all the mowing and stuff as well. So, and then I guess this week we're meeting on where we're going to try to put some electric for a Christmas walk or something.
So,
will that be new business? We don't have to talk about that now.
well, we
Could
can,
be under fundraising.
we can go ahead because
I mean, that's all I have on
you're
the house
here
report.
and Chrissy and Shelley were wanting to meet, right?
Yes.
Any certain day? We got rain coming Thursday?
Thursday's the rainy day. If we could, I'd like to think if we could pick a dry time on Thursday, that would work perfect, because I probably won't be doing much mowing or anything if it's raining. I'm not sure what they're forecasting. We're still days out, so that can change.
I am open Thursday, I'd say after like 11.
But I mean, any day at work, it ain't gonna, we're not gonna spend a whole lot of time on it, right? It's just,
And this is for the drops.
yeah,
We're talking about electric, yeah.
Yeah,
I
well, we can
actually
get
made a
electric.
map and marked every electric pole from the starting to where we're talking about tentatively ending. And then I went in and added sites to that map to show how far we could go off of one drop. The big thing before then is we need a count of what we already have to figure out.
So I guess just pick a time. I'm available all week, so
You wanna shoot
just
for
not on
11
Fridays.
Thursday? 11 Thursday?
I can't except on Monday and Tuesdays because I have no one to watch the store.
Are you all comfortable with Shelley or Chrissy being there?
If we could have it, I can't do it, I can do it after 8 o'clock and before 11:30.
No, we got a bus.
I got a summer school bus.
Now I can do it in the
And that
mornings.
next week, they don't have school, so.
It's
Can
just
you
a
do
walkthrough
10?
for electric.
Jeff, can you do 10
10 on,
Thursday?
I'll make it work. I can move mine around.
Okay.
10 o'clock.
Thursday at the Park House.
Can you
Is that all right?
look and see if there's any
is that,
old,
or we're gonna be walking Where are they wanting to have the walk
We
from?
probably need to meet up at the parking lot at the front, because you're going from that front parking lot on Fourth down past
You mean,
White Sands.
White Sands,
Yeah,
yeah.
White Sands, sorry, it's
That's
Fourth
right.
to me.
So Park House parking lot?
Yeah, and then we would have to go from the very front parking lot at White Sands and then all the way down to,
Maine?
no, not all the way down to Maine, right where
So
the
you-
pond ends, right where,
You're gonna have them coming in from the top end?
KSGM.
Yeah.
Suppose, okay.
yeah.
So meet at the parking lot, 10 o'clock Thursday morning.
Okay,
I can meet at
perfect.
10 on Thursday. That will work.
Okay.
Jeff, you might look down about those old drops that were there that used to be on the poles downtown for Christmas lights.
Mm-hmm.
Just a conduit with a box on them. And see if any of those are still around down there. There was about 30 of them.
I know there's a couple sitting next to that little shed that Valley uses.
There
for
was a
soccer.
bunch of them on the shelf in that back building.
Oh, street department?
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know if they're still there or not.
We only really need like 7 to 9 if we play our cards right.
Okay. But we can talk more Thursday.
Okay, sounds good. And I'll stick around for,
Oh.
or unless we want to talk about it right now, it doesn't matter.
I mean, it's just us, you just wanna go over the stuff for
I'm
him.
gonna go ahead and go with pollinator garden.
Yeah, that's fine.
I chatted about this last time, but we didn't have a quorum, but go ahead, Jeff, I'm sorry.
So the entryway off of White Sands, we have a young gentleman that wants to do a 2 foot by 20 foot pollinator garden. I need about 30 foot by 140 foot as a pollinator garden. So can we either set his kind of up right at the fence and then let him kind of do whatever kind of little landscaping thing he wants to do, and then from that down the hill, continue on with the pollinator garden? Because it's not mowable and
Oh.
What if,
it's a pain in the butt to try to weed eat it every week. And I already talked to conservation guy, and pretty much we would just have to kill it off, and then he would come and actually seed it, and it'd be like an open handshake agreement. So like 2 years down the road, if we decide we want to do something else with that area, we're not stuck. Pretty much we got to pay for the weed killer, which would be about $200 worth of that. Because usually they do like a crop sharing thing,
Right,
which you have to sign up for a set amount of time where you're going to maintenance it, so.
Jeff, are you talking about the area I'm trying to go around here?
It would be right where those bushes are.
I was gonna say, you're talking about all behind those bushes, all down there?
Yeah, down the hill. So like two of the,
just basically
two
just
of-
break of the hill, right?
yeah. I mean, if you drive by there now, I've quit mowing where the pollinator garden needs to be. Because he was like, well, you do that, we should probably start killing it off, so just go ahead and quit mowing it.
Is this kind of what you're talking about?
Nope.
No, just where the
We're
bushes
just talking
are.
right here, Jeff?
Yeah, just where the bushes
Yeah, if you
are.
want me to walk.
Well, that's where our.
So we got this new split row fence right in here.
Yep.
So it'd literally be from right here, down, over, and then.
That's the garden that the young man's putting.
No, it's only 2 foot
This is only
by,
2 foot by 20.
I thought you
We
were
got
talking
50.
much bigger.
Oh, he's only
I
got
thought you were
2
talking much bigger. You were talking much bigger.
I'm talking much
It is-
bigger,
it is
yeah, it's
big.
like 30 foot by 140 foot, that's the
Okay.
area that I need to do. That kid's only doing 2 foot by 20 foot.
Jeff, is
We
there,
got 50 foot of split row fence there.
Could
so
his
this is what
be-
we do.
could his be in front of the fence?
Well, we already got stuff planted there.
What about towards
Now,
White
if he's only wanting to do a 2 foot by 20 foot, we can find multiple
You're talking about
places.
just doing what he doesn't do.
Why, I didn't wanna see him do that on the back and then you have to work around
Yeah,
killing all the grass and everything back there. That if his could go in front or even toward,
well, we got all those little boxwoods in front.
Oh, yeah.
You really can't. So we'd have
Okay.
to work from the backside of the fence was the idea. But, like, I was hoping he would take on that whole hill, but he was only wanting to do
I was thinking the
2
same
foot
thing.
by 20 foot.
Because the park master plan says native plantings, that
All the way
whole
around that.
thing.
That, yeah, all around down there is
Right.
what the master park plan. So this would be a start
Yeah,
to
like I
it
said, it's
if
a
it
good start.
ever,
Okay.
But I mean, it's like 30 foot by 140 foot is what I've kind of got marked out right now.
How long is that fence, Jeff? You
It's
know?
only 50 foot.
50?
Yeah.
So he's only gonna do like half of that.
Yeah, it'd only be like
Right.
the
So-
two little middle sections.
Two
because they're
posts of it.
Because they're
Yeah.
10 foot,
Right.
each post is 10 foot apart, so.
So I say, yeah, just let him do his little part that he wants to do right there, and then just,
I mean, we could and just let him, if he wants to put some rocks around it or some kind
Right.
of whatever, and then we can just kind of go off the
Go off
backside of the
off-
hill
off his.
and keep doing it, or keep going with it, so.
And you were telling me it's kind of a 2-year process.
Yeah, that's what the conservation guy was saying. It'll take a couple years before they really start
seeing it.
seeing it, so.
I like it.
But yeah, if we want to do that, he's ready to go ahead and get us our material and go ahead and burn that hillside off.
So
Because it has to burn off, sit for a little bit, and then he can come in fall, hopefully, and then spread
That's what I was
seed.
gonna ask, how long you had to let it sit.
Yeah, so, or maybe springtime, depending on when we can get to burning it off, so.
When was our scout planning on doing that? Was they gonna start planting like next year?
He had to go back to Eagle Scout
Right.
Board and then get that approved,
Right.
look for some sponsors,
Then get
And-
the money,
and then
then the
come back to
plans.
us, yes.
So I'm thinking springtime's his,
possibly.
cause I was thinking like, if you're gonna burn it off, just burn it all off.
Well, I mean, it's gonna have to be burnt off anyway for him
Yeah.
to do what he wants to do, so
Right.
we're just gonna get the
Right.
ground ready for him, pretty
So go
much,
for it. I don't know if you need,
so.
And if that, the thought I had was, we saw the 50 foot of split rail fence there, and that pollinator garden will come all the way down.
All the way down.
The length of the garden, well,
Right.
towards White Sands Road,
Right.
again, where them other bushes were.
Right.
We're about extending that split rail fence the full length, that way it gives it defined for dropping off for
Right.
the
Yeah.
pollinator garden.
yeah,
I think that'd look good too, if we just went the whole length of the whole pollinator, the whole hillside,
yeah,
that'd look pretty good,
Every, that fence looks good up there.
it does, I agree.
so.
And is there still some of that around?
I still have 50 foot of it, but it's the original stuff, like what I put down at Gage Park. So,
And I
it's
mean, that
definitely,
wasn't
it's weathered.
expensive even, you know, with what, that was only $200 worth there or something. I picked it up.
Yeah, they sell that at Menards.
So, do we need to make a motion on that since, no? Okay.
No, we're all in agreement.
I say go for it.
Go for it? Okay. Well, I'll contact
Make that easier.
the conservation agent tomorrow and
Yeah.
tell them we got the okay to. Now, the chemical is gonna cost about $200, so how do we wanna go about that?
Oh, that's what I was talking about. Do we need to?
Because there is gonna be a small purchase.
Budget
Because I don't think we wanna do a crop share on it. I don't wanna be stuck in something for
I don't
5
know enough
years.
about that stuff to say one way or the other.
there.
And all it is if we, if we do the crop share and like we don't hold up our end of the bargain, then we gotta pay all material plus interest.
Oh,
So it'd be easier just for us, and he's not gonna charge us for the seed. It'd just be for
just to kill them.
the weed killer, just to kill the hillside,
Gotcha.
so.
I think we'll be fine. There's zero in chemicals, but we've got room in operating supplies, so.
Well, I'll contact him tomorrow and see when I can get it.
So now we need a motion?
No,
No. Okay.
I'm good.
Okay.
Is there anything else y'all need me for?
I'm going on vacation. You can take care of my yard while I'm gone. No.
Money talks, huh?
Never hurts to ask.
By the time I'm done mowing, I'm done mowing.
Oh, maybe.
All right, well, if you don't need me no more, I'll leave you to it.
Okay, thanks, Jeff.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Jeff.
right, thank you.
Cool. Oh, sorry. Got involved in something. Old business, master plan, committee reports. Fundraising, I don't know if this really all falls under master plan anymore, does it?
Yes. It's all part of the plan.
Okay.
Okay, we've got
You want to do the Christmas stuff now, or do you want to
Yeah,
wait?
because it's part of the fundraising.
Okay. Christmas-wise, we are the drops, which we've already addressed. And then we need the timers. I know that'll have to be approved. They're anywhere between $45 and $65, but we really can't get anywhere until we look at the drop situation. Outside of that, I mean, we're ready to press go on it. And we need to get the applications out very, very, very soon. We did meet and talk about some pricing. In that pricing, you brought up doing the consistent signs, things like that. So it's built to pay for the electric that it's going to use, 1/4 of the drop, because there's 4 displays per drop, and then 1/4 of the timer along with the sign. So that's all packed in, so it shouldn't really cost us anything in the long run. I mean, we'll have to put it up front, you know, for the get-go, but, and then the donations, if we can get that donation box that we were talking about as a permanent fixture at the entrance of the park, we could use that to get some money for this Christmas display. Just leave it up all year. A lot of parks have them, especially state parks have them. You can drop the money in the box. Somebody has to clear it out once a week. You put a little Venmo QR code scan. But that'd be a way that we could do a pay what you can for this and not make it cost anything. But if you feel like it's good, you can, you know, and that would put some money back in that account. So there is a way to make a little bit of money off of it.
Well, and the price of the spot for the display it does include the electric and all that. Plus, you know, our intention is to make, you know, money for the park for
park friends.
Yes.
yeah, well, and that money is geared to that plan. So the whole idea is to do the fundraisers, put the money into the Friends of the Park, which then transfer up. When we see, hey, we need, you know, we have $10,000 here and we're looking to add more to the
playground or
the
something.
playgrounds or whatever. The money is there. We don't have to go to the city all the time, but it's acting as the fundraising place, rather than putting the money in the city coffers, which ends up in the general fund, which, you know, we do and do not see. So, but, and
Yes,
that's,
so to answer your question, she is wanting it linked to the Friends of the Park account. We can easily set up a Venmo for that, that'll go straight into that account, but there is a way to use it as a fundraiser.
Okay.
and hopefully will, it'll turn out to be a good
The
fundraiser.
first year probably won't make a lot, but if you keep growing it and
Yeah.
keep building it, you know, over time, it could be something substantial.
Yeah.
But right now, it shouldn't cost us.
Yeah. The thing is, we need a name. That was I like Chrissy's name for it. Whatever.
Okay, Terre de Lumiere,
Père de Lumière.
Oh, that's neat.
but,
I think that's a good name.
yeah, we're kind of getting down on the time crunch. Like, if we don't have this ready to, like, start sending to businesses by the 1st of July, then they're not gonna have time to order their displays, their
Or
lights,
even-
their,
yeah.
all of that.
So, and, what else did we have? You had, the name and there was something else.
That's pretty much all I can do until we do this walkthrough on Thursday.
Can we do the name? Like, is that something we need to vote on? I love that
I was
name.
gonna say, I think, yeah, go with that name.
Okay.
You like that?
Yeah.
Does anyone not like it? I know Lauren did not like it.
Gosh, Lauren's not here, is she?
And we can also still let the public vote. If we got a list of 3 names, I can put it up as a
I
Facebook
think we
poll.
just go for what we, Père de Lumière. I just think that's,
It's just
Yeah.
lights in the park, father of lights, essentially, if you translate it. But,
Yeah. Also, the signage, we were talking about, you know, each maybe having a consistent signage. So like if First State Community Bank has, and then all the signs will be the same, we can get
think we
somebody
should do
to
That
make,
was Boba. He-
yeah, make
That would
the,
be
if
a
we
good
have
idea.
somebody, do we know somebody that,
We can
you
reach
know,
out to.
I mean, we don't need them to be real big.
Just like the yard sign.
Yeah, just
Yes.
a little garden
Yeah.
stake or something,
Yeah.
so we need to find, there's a lot of partnerships that need made, but if I go into that, that's gonna take up this entire
Yeah,
meeting, that's
sure.
probably best
So-
discussed Thursday.
So if we can, you know, because you make signs, but do you make yard signs? Okay, so we got somebody,
Like the political signs you see, yeah.
yeah, so we've got our signage
I
person
make
there,
banners that go across the road, I make,
yeah.
That's good.
So,
I need one of them.
so that's, you know, I don't think we have to put that on a bid or anything, that would just be,
Well, Friends is paying for this,
yeah,
right?
for, yes. It comes out of,
Friends funds.
yeah.
it'd be just a matter of buying the material.
Yeah.
Or, you know,
Yeah.
the signs.
Once we establish the amount for each site, you know, then we will, and the money will come out of, the bills will come out of what we bring in for each,
Initially, where does the money come from?
what do you mean?
The startup money? Are you guys gonna need any, like, startup?
No, you said-
Oh, we don't, okay.
We
Okay.
have some money in the community foundation account.
Oh, okay,
The
okay.
drops may be an issue on that, but that's why we need an accurate count of
Gotcha.
how many we have versus how many we have to.
Okay. gotcha.
That might be where.
Well, if them other drops are still around over there, your drop costs are gonna be very minimal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm hoping for.
So can you find out if they're really there?
I can.
Do that, because if we have enough
There
drops,
used to be one for every Christmas
I haven't seen this
decoration on
one.
the poles.
Right.
yeah.
We should, do they, I was gonna ask Jeff if they even had it in any more of the decorations down there still. There used to be a
There
bunch
was.
of them.
Cause there's a couple that go on
Mm-hmm.
Public Works,
I know
couple
Public-
go on here, couple
right.
go on the firehouse,
I just
on
wondered
that
if they had
sign
all of
out there.
The ones that were on the
Snowflake.
street lights?
Mhm.
Yeah, they're down there.
Yeah, and
I
also
don't know
the-
the number, but I see
Right.
them, yeah.
See, I wonder, I mean, for me, I mean, I'd had to drive through there, see how many poles we have along there. I think it'd be cool if you could put one on each pole all the way up through there.
Who's
Or
poles?
through the rest of the park.
Oh, shit. Never mind, I forgot.
But those we may be able to get by with because there's not high power up there. Most of that is just street light power.
Can ask
You'd have
citizens.
to talk to citizens, but probably not. But I mean, I just think that would be neat. I mean, since you're doing that kind of theme down through the park,
Yeah,
and, you know, just put the
If
lights on.
we've got things to use, we can cross that bridge. It's-
Yeah,
It's really just about like hit and go at this point.
Right,
And
right.
then we can, like I said, we can have sub-meetings, you know,
yeah.
deciding.
Yeah.
So can you come up with a design for, I mean, I know a lot of it, like a company would want their logo, but a design for a sign that,
How big a sign are you wanting?
well, we're talking,
The yard sign's usually 18 by 24.
18 by 24, and then
Yeah.
it would just be presented by Friends of the Park Foundation. I know she's wanting that branded.
well,
on there.
and that would be, but I'm talking the
Oh, no, you're
signs,
talking about those signs.
those signs.
It'd just be the business name and the business logo.
Maybe-
Sponsored
maybe-
by business name, business logo. Very simple,
Yeah.
not cluttered,
Yeah.
not to take away
Right.
from the display.
and maybe a little red line going around it, and pop a little holly leaf.
Yeah, something
berries
like
up in the
that,
corner.
yeah, yeah.
Just
something
make it a little
crispy.
Christmassy.
But we do need something at the entrance that says, you know, it's sponsored by,
Now, that's gonna be an outsourced thing. That would be something that someone would have to make a substantial, huge.
well, he makes
You
them,
can do
Makes
it?
the big
Big ones?
banners.
he makes big
Do
banners.
That'd be fine.
Yeah.
Banners. I mean,
So,
I can do 4 by 8
Okay.
cardboard, you know,
Yeah.
plastic cardboard sign.
I've got a whole list of needs.
yeah, 'cause, I mean, you know, I'll get with you as far as, because the wording on the signs, but that'll work. And then we have, so far we have everything that's gonna go right on the internet. It's up, you know, people can fill everything out on the internet, and it'll come to our email address, right?
Friends of the Park email.
Yes,
The
and,
applications will go to that way they can be managed. I may hop on Friends of the Park just so I can
yeah.
kind of make sure this goes according to plan, but.
She doesn't realize that she's on the committee too.
Okay, I guess I am. Keep getting volunteered for things.
So, yeah, and then.
Never say yes. It grows.
We'll be setting up with the bag for the Venmo. I don't.
September is when that has to
I
be done.
don't know, I know how to set up Venmo, but I don't know any of the other, cash apps and all
Not
that
the
stuff.
same.
I have a calendar built with all the due dates for things that need to be completed by. I can invite anyone to that calendar that wants to see it. And I'm steadily adding more and more and more to it.
So you've got a name.
We have a name, that's all I need.
We're gonna meet Thursday to talk about electric,
We're
which will
good.
solve several issues,
And then I can go,
questions. And then you can put your forms
I
together,
can,
Forms
I
are,
can run with
yeah.
it.
share the stuff out.
Yeah,
Gary, it sounds like we'll make the signs.
thanks for
Do you
volunteering.
want to talk to citizens about those poles in the park? About if we'd be able to put those,
I can.
You're gonna look for the drops also. Okay.
Thanks for those two
And
opinions.
to see if they got the mounting brackets over there for all the ornaments.
I know we have some brackets because we put them out here, we put them on the fire station.
Well, most of them stay out.
I think
So
so.
we'll
Staying
put
there just
pricing
on-
on our own
Yeah.
for the timers, and they'll come out of the
Yeah.
Friends of the Park.
As far
Yeah,
as timers
and all
go,
that'll be-
might be better off putting them on an eye.
yeah, dusted on.
So when we met with Chip Marzuko, he suggested doing the drop and then doing the garden stake timer that's not dusk to dawn, but more like dusk to 10. Because we don't want
You can
to,
set your timers.
Oh, yeah, you wouldn't.
we don't want
them
to
stay on
attract
all
any
night.
attention to that park after 10 o'clock
Sure.
because it closes
Yeah,
at
yeah,
11.
yeah.
And you're just going to ask for trouble and
point.
vandalism. So we want them to turn off at 10.
Gotcha.
Um,
Good idea.
They're like $45 to $65. We'll work with Ace on trying to
Yeah.
price them. Like I said, that can come out of her.
Well, that'll be something.
Yeah.
Other than that, I did mention that Chip Marzuko is partnering on this
Mm-hmm.
and doing a massive display on his own
Oh, cool.
right in the midst of it. It's really, really cool what he's going to be doing. But that's an attraction in itself, which
Right.
will bring people.
Right,
So,
absolutely.
yeah.
Cool. What you got?
Anything else on fundraising?
I'm good.
Trail
That's
committee.
it, this is our big fundraiser right now.
Still waiting on a response from the RTP trail grant. So I will let you know when I hear from DNR.
Once again, that goes from where it ended before to the concrete,
To Little Rock, basically, where the,
to the concrete that's
Yes.
already in,
Yep.
right? Yeah.
At least that section will be completed.
Playground committee, nothing.
No.
I have an
Bathroom,
idea for a playground, but I don't want anybody else to hear. If you know what I mean.
You better keep it to yourself.
I'll bring it up to you guys later.
bathroom committee. Right? Nothing there.
bathroom's in good shape. We did talk today, and I'm gonna ask you a little bit later under new business about capital for next year, because we're in the budgeting process for fiscal '27 about adding a heater to the bathroom that we just put in Pear Marquette. So I think that's gonna be in next year's capital budget.
I think that came with the heater, I guess it did.
It did not, but it needed to. Yes,
Then it could be kept open,
yes,
then it wouldn't breathe.
correct.
New business, pollinator garden, we've already addressed. Small parking lot across from Betty's Field.
So those of you who were here a month ago, we talked about this, just so to clarify what I'm talking about, is eliminating this parking area and improving this parking area. So basically this would go back to grass, not the trail, but parking area. One of the problems, there's a couple problems. One of them though is that unfortunately, when there are heavily attended ball games over here, folks will drive from here across the grass and park here. to
Well,
watch-
inside that fence.
Yes, I'm sorry, park here to watch the ball game. So, and as best I can tell when I'm going by day and evening, it's not used that much. There's areas to park here if you want to walk the trail, here, and then for Betty's Field use, typically that fills up here, and then we would rock this. Now the back area would still be used for storage of gravel, and things of that nature, but we would improve this so that it was more of an actual.
They would put the actual concrete Lego bins in back there and be straight back where trucks go back straight into dump.
Right.
To clean that all up back there. I think it's a great idea.
I think it is, I don't like that they're driving across the park to.
No,
Yeah, well, because you know how that goes, it always extends from there.
Right.
Okay,
But that should be a
winter.
project.
Yeah, absolutely. That's all I got on that one.
Park hours.
Again, I apologize for repeating for those who were here last time. I just like to place some park hours signs at the entrances to the parks. So Pear Marquette and Valley Spring actually have hours. The others are dawn to dusk. So that's what we will put either in a parking area like at Pinkley Park or at the entrances at something like Pear Marquette. If everybody's okay with
I think
that.
it's a good idea. That way they could actually enforce it.
Correct.
Well, didn't know.
Or they can say it was posted.
Right.
yeah.
Did the tree come down in the park yet?
No, sir.
Can it be done by the 4th?
We can try.
No, I'm not try. It's been there.
You're talking about the one in Pear Marquette.
Yeah, the pine tree.
Yeah.
It's been dead a year.
It's still there.
I know.
All right.
Good lumber.
I have one thing under other business when you're ready.
Other business.
So, as I said, we're in the process of planning the budget for next year. We have used the capital for this year. If you remember, we bought the trash can lids, we bought a bench, we bought the storyboards, some in the 25 budget, some in the 26 budget. And keep in mind that if you're looking at the infrastructure improvement line where it says $25,886, $25,000 that is based on a $25,000 donation in the revenues that didn't occur. So that eliminates that $25,000.
Which line are you on?
In revenue, there's a line for donations that says $25,000. That was money that was coming from Rotary. And then that translates to the $25,000 in infrastructure improvements, 28,000. So that's that $25,000.
I show 32,000.
You're on the back page.
I haven't updated. Yours is June 5th, mine is June 22nd.
Okay. So there's what, 28,000?
$25,886, which is really $886, because that $25,000 is not there.
They never gave it.
Correct. Now, they have committed to giving it in the coming year. So, assuming a splash pad happens. So they actually have, I don't have it with me, but they've supplied a letter of support for the splash pad.
Okay.
So my question becomes, and we did ship $5,000 of holiday decorations. That money is yet to be spent. Most of the money in stone, gravel, and sand has been spent on rock and screenings for the path at Valley Springs. And then if you go to landscape repair and maintenance, that's mostly stones and pavers, also for Valley Spring. We spent some money for the fence, putting in the gate at the basketball goal or basketball court in Pear Marquette. We took down a humongous cottonwood tree in Pinkley Park. And then under most of the other accounts, under either repairs or maintenance or materials, there's a little bit of money there left for if we need repairs or maintenance or materials. So most of it is spent for this year. My question is, what kind of things, we can't get we're not looking at the like corporate pavilion unless we have a corporate sponsor, but what kind of things are you wanting to do next year in terms of bench? We did talk about a basketball goal, and I do have some pricing on that, but I don't have it with me, I apologize. If we can fit that in this year, we can fit that in this year. But next year, benches, playground equipment. We talked about putting $25,000 of our money, whether that be general fund or park fund, towards the splash pad to match with Rotary's $25,000.
I think next year may need to have some money in there to rework the bridge at Valley Spring.
The one on the upper side.
Upper, yes, the lower one's gonna go away.
Right.
Correct.
Okay.
And I think there was talk on taking the beams out from under that to build a new one up there.
Correct. Okay.
So then, theoretically, we could have $50,000 match for a splash pad.
So,
I'm just, my brain just,
yes, so if
okay.
Rotary gives 25, we
Right.
give 25, that's 50. If we can find, and I think Rotary and the park will be able to find someone who will do the dirt work,
Right.
and let's say that's worth 25, now you're at 75,000, it might be worth more than that.
Right.
And then we would do the plumbing, what would need to be done to lead up to it in-house. That would also count. So these are just round numbers.
No, right.
At 25,000, now you're at 100,000. Now you can apply to the Land and Water Conservation Fund for a matching grant of another 100,000, and now you're talking about something.
Right, and that's what I was
Yes.
getting at.
Yeah. Now, I was talking to Gary this afternoon. If we can find a corporate sponsor or multiple sponsors, to do the corporate pavilion, thank you, that could go in at the same time, and that would carry more weight on a grant
Yeah,
application.
that'd be fantastic.
We talked about local businesses. Multiple people have brought up to me Mississippi Lime, it's Matthews Drive. Mississippi Lime was the original donor for the pool that was there. I haven't asked them, I'm just basically throwing ideas out. So, but if you have any others, certainly willing to listen and give them a call and ask them. Any other, we kind of got off track there, any other benches, picnic tables, trash cans, playground equipment in your mind? I'll tell you one thing that came to my mind, and that is the picnic tables at the big pavilion in Pere Marquette, replacing them with the updated versions that are in like the single pavilions.
How much money do we have that we need to get rid of?
No,
This is next year.
This is for next year?
Put
Okay.
into the budget.
Gotcha, okay.
And you can come back next month. I mean, the budget will be finalized in September, so you've got July and August, but I'm just trying to put some
Do
thoughts.
we need to do something or talk more about the radio tower?
Not right this now, moment.
Okay.
I will say on the walking trail at Pere Marquette, I'm out there all the time pacing. The trash cans are like really, really few and far between. So like if you pick up a piece of trash off the ground, you're gonna be carrying it for a hot minute before you get to the next trash
Put in your
can.
pocket.
What?
Put in your pocket.
Oh, it's gross. Put nobody else's trash in my pocket, I'll tote it. But yeah, if you're actually using those trails for walking, it seems like a mile that you're
Right.
toting a piece of trash. So I see why people just throw it, because they don't see a trash can.
How many would you suggest we need?
I have no idea, I'll have to take another walk when I get stressed next.
What, tomorrow?
Yep, give it
Thursday
about 12
morning.
hours.
morning.
At 10:40, she'll be stressed.
That's right.
That's all I have. And if you have more ideas, email or bring them up at the end of July.
Anybody else?
Motion adjourned.
I have a motion.
I'll second.
I have a second. All in favor for adjournment?
All right.
Opposed? Motion carried.